For 42 years, people have been making the pilgrimage every Queen's birthday weekend to a little town called Sea Lake, 350 kilometres northwest of Melbourne. The Mallee Rally this year, with major sponsors of MBL, along with the Mallee Rally ARB 350 and also round 2 of the ARB off-road racing series. Prologue, 8 kilometres long. Consists of a whole lot of tight turns, long stretches down the edge of Lake Tyrrell and then up into the back of the dunes, a fantastic area where the crowd sits out the front and is able to watch for the flying finishes over the jumps. Once Prologue is finished, it then gives us a starting order for Sunday's race. Sunday's race consists of 4 fantastic flying laps around the Lake Tyrrell of 88 kilometres per lap, totalling 350 kilometres of gruelling, hard slog, high speed, lots of jumps, lots of hairpins and lots of fantastic straights around Lake Tyrrell and the salt pans. You guys have to compete on this gruelling track with the mud on the west side, and then down northeast of the end of the track we have sand and we have dust. And of course after the rain that we've had here, while it is muddy, it is definitely going to be drying out on the Sunday. They can't wait to get out there, and with Glenn Owen going for his 3rd racing championship here, if he wins the 3, he'll only be the 2nd person in 42 years to have won the ARB Mallee Rally 350 3 times. So here we are on the edge of Lake Tyrrell. So I don't know about you, but I want to get out there and have a look at this place. So come for a walk and let's have a look. The weekend started with a damp track, low dust levels to provide us with fast lap times for all classes on a brisk and sunny weekend of racing around Lake Tyrrell. Pro Buggy started off the weekend with 20 starters, and after a gruelling 4 laps of the ARB 350 Mallee Rally, only 13 were able to finish. Glenn Owen and Matt Ryan have dominated at Sea Lake after topping the timesheets in the Saturday prologue and backing it up on Sunday with an outright win at the MBL Sea Lake Mallee Rally ARB 350, and in doing so securing a hat-trick of outright victories at Sea Lake. With an impressive prologue, Glenn Owen and Matt Ryan had their game face on Sunday morning. On the front row of the grid, they held all day with a fast first lap of 40 minutes and 11 seconds. They had to keep the car speed constant and chase down their 3.3 in a time of 2 hours, 44 and 34 seconds, and complete their hat-trick of first places at the MBL Sea Lake Mallee Rally ARB 350. Qualifying in 5th position out of prologue, Andy Ryan and David Smith had a big day ahead of them in car 50 to put it on the podium. They chased cars all day with an exceptional lap 3 and putting the car in front of car 45 and into 2nd place outright for the weekend with a time of 2 hours 45.09. Car 45, Andy Brown and Mark Sedgren, started Sunday in 2nd on the grid with a prologue time of 4 minutes 14, just 3 seconds behind Glenn Owen's car 30. They held 2nd all day with consistent lap times to be finally passed on lap 3 by Andy Ryan and David Smith in car 50, to finish in 3rd place with a time of 2 hours 46.59 and bagging valuable series points. Car 41 of Matt Owen and Adam O'Connor started their day at 8th after prologue in a time of 4 minutes 23 and had a great day out to finish overall and a very respectable 4th in a time of 2 hours 47.33. Car number 10, Brad Chasemore, driving his single-seated Jimco and starting the day in 7th after prologue, powered all day with some great driving to finish 5th with a time of 2 hours 47.36, just 3 seconds behind Matt Owen and rounding out the top 5. With a strong field of 16 starters in the 3.5 litre Pro Life Buggy series, it was a hotly contested race. 16 started and only 10 managed to finish. First in class, car 131, and 7th overall was Andrew McClellan and Murray Mott in 2 hours 49.17. Second in class, car 150 and 8th overall was Luke Urquhart, Daniel Zabinski in 2:50.06. Third in class, car 133, and 9th overall was Dale Martin and Adrian Rowe in 2 hours 50.25, and rounding out the top 3 of 10 finishes in the 3.5 litre Pro Light Buggies. With a great field of 12 starters and only 8 finishes in the Super 1650 Buggies. First in class, car 228 and 20th overall was Alistair McClellan and Stephen Newick in 3 hours 08. Second in class, car 218 and 23rd overall was Daniel Wells and Luke Price in 3 hours 11 minutes 41. In third place, car 253 and 26th overall was Peter Hunt and Tom Veering in 3 hours 15:46, and rounding out the Super 1650 buggies. Dean McGinley and Dale Standard of car 325 were the only competitors in the sportsman buggy class, but pulled a respectable 44th outright with a time of 3 minutes 41:42. In the extreme two-wheel drive class, we had 6 starters but only 2 finishers. Car 426 in first in class and 16th outright was Andy McDermott and Simon Sheridan in a time of 2 hours 59:08. Second in class, car 416 and 48th outright was Mark Paul Grant and Michael Roberts in a time of 4 hours 6 minutes and 43 seconds. With 5 starters in the performance two-wheel drive class and 5 finishers, it was a fantastic effort by all competitors. First in class in car 554 and 28th overall was Darren and Naomi Vanderwall in a time of 3:17:21. Second in class, car 514 and 31st overall was Peter Goodwin and Val Nixon in a time of 3 hours and 19 minutes. Third in class, car 505 and 33 overall was Stephen Watkins, Brian Murford in a time of 3 hours, 20 minutes 45. The production four-wheel drive class was hotly contested by 2 Lada Nevas rushing around Lake Tyrrell. In first place was Glenn and Sue Blacksell in a time of 5 hours 06:14. In second place, car 747 and 54th overall was James and Lucy Rook in a time of 5 hours 16:57. In the extreme four-wheel drive class, car 898 finishing in a respectable 47th position was Jason Whittaker and Anthony LaCastro in their Chev-powered Nissan Patrol in a time of 4 hours 03:31. We hope you've enjoyed all the action of the MBL Sea Lake Mallee Rally ARB 350. And on behalf of all the competitors, sponsors and volunteers and the race teams, we look forward to bringing you round 3 of the ARB Off-Road Racing Series.